Hello again, welcome to a Medieval Assault Squad Beta 2 competition game, and on the German team who I'll be spectating we have Consitini from Australia up against Greek 393 on the USA team. And basically before we saw Greek defeat Consitini with his light tanks, and this game Consitini is going to be fighting for his life to stay into this winners bracket. So he's going to a three-way split, very slow on the rights. It seems like it's quite laggy for some reason. I think it is. I'll just let you know quickly. Okay, don't worry about it. So it's continuing. See, constantly moving to the center with unopposed, and on the left-hand side here, maybe unopposed. No, we have Greek 393 coming down here. Going to meet them 2 versus 1 so far. Let's have a look what happens. Oh wow, one accurate shot and one Garand to the stomach there. And on the western side we have Consitini here, shooting off with Greek's forces here. 3 versus 2, but these guys are shooting first. I find when troops do shoot first in AS2 it makes such a big difference in terms of survivability of your unit if you don't shoot first. So Consitini, nice flank here with a grenade around this house here, moving up here. So really nice movements of infantry squads by but Greek returns the favor coming down here. So in fact both of them concentrating on different areas, and Greek actually got the better of Consitini there, but he's capturing the flag nevertheless. But one guy's a Greek somewhere lurking between the shadows here, ready to come up from behind and poof scuba Consitini's troop over there. Center here, rifleman from Consitini capping the flag. So Greek actually ignoring the center. No one there. No one actually coming down to the riverway as well. No one grenading these areas. You see there's little things there. There's obstacles. You can grenade them and go into the river, by the way. If you haven't watched any of my other casts, as I've played this map a lot of times, and that's a thing most players like to do. As a full squad here from Greek coming to the western point. Bit of overkill in fact. There's only one rifleman there in Greek. There's a guy somewhere around here too. But wow, Consitini, what kind of style is this? Single infantry by this is come on, this is micro madness. Consitini is playing a bit strange. He's setting a new standard here, playing single infantry buys. Does it actually work? So 12 MP for each SMG. So let's say you buy, oh that's actually, 1 second, 100 MP, 12, you get, how many do you get there? You can get 10 rifles and 8 in the squad. No, it's not actually worth it. You're probably better off buying an assault squad still, because you do get the STG-44 and the MG. But I guess if you just wanted SMGs, it's actually quite worth it if you can be bothered doing that. But nevertheless, Greek here is pushing onto the right side. Consitini not being able to send many troops here, only one SMG guy there. As Greek does have a nice spread out of the forces here. Very nice spread out. Look, one guy there, just dots in very, very nice incremental places. Greek here, throwing grenade. So should be capping the western side. Not much from Cons coming so far, except for full assault squad coming here. So Cons providing line of sight, I suppose, with his men. Just very cautious in his map control here, making sure Greek's troops do not go behind the lines. So 3 to 4, quite even. Greek 303 in the lead. This is Greek's choice, by the way. Last game we had Consitini's choice. He's gone Scheldt as the USA team, and in fact he is playing a bit of a gentleman. He's playing like a gentleman this game, he says. He doesn't want to build shotgunners, even though Consitini didn't agree to that gentleman rule, but Greek is going to just do it. He's not a hypocrite, Mr. Greek, but it's quite silly in fact. Gentlemen don't win wars, as Consitini says, and I kind of agree with him there. But a nice thrown a grenade by that assault squad leader will win a war. But Consitini now in the position of cover. Greek 393 also in this nice little area here, able to flank and throw grenades over. Nice micro war going by both players. Very, very nice indeed. Look at this. Oh, 80 grenade right there. A full squad. Oh, that 80 grenade would have been awesome for that full squad, especially because it's a ranger squad. So ranger squad on the field should have no problems out shooting these lowly assault squad guys who just had a week's training. These guys are the cream of the crop of Uncle Sam's army. Uncle Sam's finest going to the left with SMG guy. Don't need to mention that. Just got to mention that he's not with the Rangers. The Rangers are embarrassed to be with him. He's not considered a Ranger. He hasn't gone through the training. Okay, no worries, Mr. Ranger. I get what you mean. As Consitini trying to hold with one SMG. That is not going to stand a chance, so that's going down. Reinforcements of the machine gunner kind, just, ooh, going to be quite bad if he goes too far. Let's see how far he goes. It's very unsupported. One MG guy by himself running in. This is bad micro by Cons. He's microing elsewhere, that's for sure, as he's going to be damn surrounded right now. Definitely Greek's troops coming from here and over here, right behind him. Oh, grenade as well, so bad micro there by Consitini. Now going in Paris, squad on the right, so playing an infantry war at the moment. And Greek seems to be winning, even though Greek is not a predominantly infantry player. He's more of a light tank user. Cons does have a few troops behind lines here. And interesting, wow, he's got troops around here. A lot of troops, in fact. Some there. Wow, Greek grenading himself with the airborne. This is quite a funny game to follow in terms of maps, map movements. So Cons had guys there as well. Greeks just attacked them here, but there's also Cons guys over here, and also Greeks guys over here. There's no front line here. Everyone's sneaking behind the lines here. They're not sure who they're shooting at. And paras are coming to reinforce. The scopes on those paras will do well. They're doing quite well at the moment, out shooting those rangers from behind. And here comes a flank. The FG gun is coming as well for the MG kind. I can't remember the FG number of that. FG 32 or something. As Cons pushing up. MG definitely needs to be in the prone position. And Greek is kind of pushing on the right hand side. Oh, he actually went down to the riverway. Nice move by him finally. And marking these grenades over here is looking to be, I guess, slightly on form. He always warms up to games at the start. He doesn't get the guys into the right positions at the start of the game, but eventually he does remember how to play. So both players are actually quite rusty, but both players are actually quite good. So hopefully we see them warm up now, as Greek definitely looks like he's warming up. Consitini has got the western side, but in that he traded it for the center with Greek's nice push down this little riverway to grenade over and take that out. So this map is called Scheldt, guys. One of the R5 maps. We had a few tournament games on this one in the first international tournament for AS1. It's a predominantly infantry map, as you can see. As, oh no, this is the ping problem there, Greek's modem. He did have a new modem, he told me, as Consitini's problem now is 1 second. Both players are spiking, and I don't think it's me. What is going on? So I'm going to pause the game now. Hello. Consitini's here. How about Greek? I think maybe Greek. TC. Nope. Okay, sorry, not sure why, and Greek hasn't replied to me for some reason. He's having a few issues, I think. Unfortunately, it looks like he may be gone. Let's have a look at his Just pause it once again. Looks like his internet's cutting out. It seems to be both players. Like Greek goes up, then Cons goes up. Could be mine. Shit, actually it's me, I'm spiking every now and then, what's going on? better now though. It's better now. Not too sure why. Let's have another ping. Looks good. So continuing now. Some reason my net was lagging for a short moment, but the action is back and the pings are low. Apologies. Good luck, players. So Greek now controlling at the centre quite strongly. Lots of guys behind those walls there, and quite spread out as well. In the frontal, different levels of the stone there. Quite hard to route out there. And on the western, forcing a 3-cap here possibly, coming up with the used marine squads down here. But defense for the Parakind of Consitini's. Doesn't look like they'll hold, especially with a nice little flank here with the Marines. Well, Greek is playing pretty good. He's looking on form definitely, and coming up a paratrooper to fill the gaps. And a 3-cap is on, and it looks like Consitini is going to have trouble now. So it looks like he's had the idea to attack this, but now the Marco is coming. Let's see. I don't think Greek has it defended quite well. There's a machine gunner though. May do a bit of damage, but I think he's going to get pinned down. There's too many of these Brandons over here, shooting at that one area there. And here also a Stuart here. A very nice area to have a Stuart. Greek probably knows this because look at it. How much cover is there? For any counter to come here like a Panzer III, it's going to have to fight in a close quarters combat with the Stuart. Has a fast reload rate, and it can take it out in such close range as well. In that close range. So centre here, Consitini trying to charge in here. Not going to do well with the M1 Garands and all these MGs in cover, but managing to survive some of them. On the right, 3-cap is almost there. Cons does have another full para squad here, but I think he's going to try to fill the gaps. Can he get the grenade off? Ooh, looks like he may get a grenade off. Oh no, he didn't actually get ready to throw the grenade. If he did, that still would have been dead. Cons looking quite clumsy at the moment. He's basically woke up at the wrong side of the bed, it seems. One guy with an 80 grenade in his hand exploded with a Stuart shooting its HE shell. So 3-cap is on, and that means it's 2 points for every second. And the 50 cal here from Greek coming up as well. Going to quite easily prevent the Brandenburgs from capping if he stays right here, with also an assault squad. So Greek filling the gaps in really fast with the assault squad, and should be able to cap this, no problem. But over here, Consitini made use of that little lull in Greek's infantry and has capped that flag, even though the Stuart is rampaging somewhere out here. Cons manages to cap it with a sneaky cap from coming back from this area here and on. Oh, Brandenburger by the Panzerfaust. Sorry, Panzerfaust by the Brandenburger. Man, everyone's thinking in reverse all the time. As the eastern flag is now going to Mr. Greek. Should have no problems there, with just one MG34 left from the Brandenburger squad. And Cons coming with a Paris squad, so still majority of flags will be going to Greek with centre and the southern. Just not enough firepower. If I was Consitini, maybe this one's possibly a good way to go again, because of the amount of troops Greek does have in the vicinity. I think he does have, does he have any Faust left? Not too sure. Yeah, but oh, the Greek does fill the gap into the M20, so now that's not going to be takeable for Consitini. And northern flag here, really slow to sorry, Consitini's really slow, it seems, to start to move his attack. He moves it to a location and they stay idle for a while. Stuart over here as well. Consitini trying to infest the area though, doing quite a good job doing so. Will prevent that Stuart from coming any closer just by putting guys around behind here. A grenade to that Stuart would be quite easy in that position. As M20 over here, preventing any assaults on the centre and the left now. And will do with the assault squad just coming. Nothing to counter it at the moment. Just running a rampage again. Greek's light vehicles seem to be working very well versus Consitini, as Consitini doesn't really buy anything that will counter it. Not even a flak, not even a 222. He's just bought infantry, in fact. I haven't seen a vehicle from Consitini. No, I haven't. So, predominantly infantry player. A bit like Hansi, but just unnecessary right now. He's going 80 infantry, not choosing the easier way to kill that M20 or tank, like a Panzer III. Panzer III might do well here when the Croc comes out the cannon, because once you kill the Stuart and you kill that M20, with that P3 you'll be in major flank here. But it's reloading now, and a grenade. So he does survive with the skin of his teeth, Consitini, and tries to run and hide in this riverway there. He's looking very, very shaky, Consitini, and I don't think he'll be able to push onto the flags now. But it looks like the MG, you see that little icon there? He does warn you that it's out of ammo with that nice little red icon, which I find handy, so you know to quickly reload that guy. But the reloading mechanism is still the same. You have to actually click on the unit, go to a inventory and grab the rounds from wherever you want to grab them from. So still quite a bit slow to reload things. In my opinion, I don't think they need to actually introduce such a hard mechanic for just infantry units. For tanks maybe, but for infantry they should reload themselves by going to a truck or something, to a reload station. As Stuart here, behind here, going down to the centre. Using tank tracks for cover perhaps, but still nothing from Consitini for a counter here. Still hitting that tank trap. Here it comes. Excuse my dogs there. So, still here. Oh. This is why I don't like 8 infantry. Consitini just missed with that. Another shot maybe, perhaps? Oh, whoa! That was a far damn shot. That hits the engine, now it's flaming. So at least now, with 80 infantry, the Stuart does get flamed, when in fact, with 80 grenades they do not. It comes with a flank here. So Greek with the flank here, going to the western point. Someone's in the door, please excuse my dogs. Greek 393 looking strong, stronger and stronger. He's only played 2 games in fact, but definitely stronger than we saw him in the first game. And there's a reason why he placed second in the international tournament. Definitely, he played those epic games with Stakor from Croatia. It was like 7 games basically. In that previous tournament, you had to win 2 games in a row basically to get there. So, but now, hang on, I've got to get the door. Sorry. Sorry guys, had to get the door. Been quite a very interrupted cast here with the lag before and also through the door. And I'll basically take away I will take away the webcam after editing, but basically I got up to get the door and I forgot I was in my underwear, so not a good sight to see. I will save you the hassles. I'll save you your eyes. In fact, you'll go blind probably. So that's why instead of the webcam, there's a dog in place. So here comes Consitini. He's got the center after my absence. I don't know what he did, but he got it. And there's, what is that? A stir. Interesting buy, even though Greek has no emplacements. So I'm not too sure why he went to stir. It's quite high on CP, I believe. 25, if I'm not mistaken. 25 CP. That's pretty much a squad. A full squad plus more, plus 5 CP for I'm not sure what. Interesting. So no real tank killers. He can't really take out the croc. He's got a whirlwind and a stir, but nothing to take out the croc or the chappy. I'm not sure why he went that stir. It's just a weird buy from Consitini. He's going to try to get lucky with the stir. He's relying on this stir to do the damage, but Chaffee, I think Greek's going to come down. See that Chaffee in the distance. and Whippoorwind is being targeted. This has got a slow reload rate. It's a HE shell for you new players, and it's high explosive shell, and can destroy tanks, but not too often. It's like a luck thing, really. Depends where it hits. Oh, that is the luck thing. So it does take it out. That croc. Wow. Okay. Lucky there from Consitini. I think the Chaffee is going to take revenge now, possibly. Might try and flank all the way. Greek styles. No. Not quite yet. But maybe forcing a 3-cap. But one paratrooper and another one. 2 paratroopers. So one paratrooper and an MG. But 2 of them are MGs. I'm going to try and hold the flag. Awkward position for that MG though, Mr. Consitini. As it stirs going tank hunting for some reason. Very, very strange use of vehicles from Consitini. Very risky. It's going to shoot once and then only has 1 shot. If it misses or doesn't track, it's pretty much dead. So can Consitini get lucky? Oh, Chaffee! Chaffee! Oh, that's a bit silly of Consitini. This is really a very horrible bias from Consitini. It's basically it's basically a really newbie errors, in fact, from this player. He's so rusty, he's just forgotten how to play. This is not the unit he needed in this game at all. I don't know what happened. Maybe over since the first tournament where he came 2nd and 3rd. Sorry, the first and second tournament where he came 2nd and 3rd. Maybe he fell down and hit his head walking down some stairs or something. I'm not too sure. He's definitely a changed man. Hopefully not a brain damaged man, because it looks like he is brain damaged at the moment with Creed 393 rampaging. Apologies for that, Constantine, being a bit harsh there, but definitely that was a bad buy. Really bad buy there. To do finally something, I guess, that's quite useful. But with the Whippoorwind as well, I'm not sure why he needed 2 20mm. That's a 20mm gun times 4. That's a 20mm gun as well. 2 infantry killers on the field. Nothing yet to take out the Chaffee. So 3-cap on, I'd say Consitini is doomed. His run is over in the winner bracket and will proceed to the lower bracket. And the well-deserved win. Greek looking strong and definitely the looks like the superior player out of these 2. And will progress to fight Demon Hard, who showed very... Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention. Demon Hard is gone through because Shutter actually pulled out the tournament because he could not afford Men of War AS2. But I was told by his friend that he just bought a computer worth $2,000 and he can't afford Men of War AS2, so that's a bit strange. So I'm not too sure if he's telling the truth. Maybe he got a bit of a fright from Demon Hard, the 15th seed, almost beating him in 1 game. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but nevertheless, Demon Hard does go through then, and Greek 393 will meet him there, and it should be a very good game. And this is a nice, nice range to damage it. Oh, move! Lucky there. He got stunned by something, and now main gun. So it was stunned by a stir. Oh, they got repaired. Interesting there. So it's saved his life, but 2 more points to go, and it's over. A grenade from one of these Marines would seal the deal. And there's the grenade. There it goes. So Consitini, not the person that was dropped. He definitely wasn't the person that was dropped as a baby, because he was good at one stage. He was someone that was dropped as an adult. He fell down the stairs, never recovered, and he's definitely falling down now. At least that Shrek did hit though, but that's a GG. A very minor win there. At least he's got his Stuart. But now he's off to the lower bracket. Well done to Greek, who's through to fight Demon Hard in round 2.